You may or may not have noticed, but we are huge history buffs here on Optimal Play. That's why we've gotten together today to reenact all of human history with precision accuracy in Sid Meier's Civilization: A New Dawn. My name is Brandon, and I'm here with Christian, with Kyle, and with Ryan. And we are going to take over the world, or one of us will.
Yeah, it's going to be me.
So we've chosen our civilizations already. Christian, would you tell us about yours?
Certainly. I am playing as Japan. So I have the Divine Wind ability. During my turn, desert and mountain spaces that are adjacent to water or the edge of the map are treated as having a terrain difficulty of 3. So good thing there's so much water and edge of the map on this map.
That does describe most of the map. Especially where you start.
Yeah, it's great.
Alright, I am Montezuma of the Aztecs. After I reset my military card, if I won at least one attack this turn, I can swap any 2 cards in my focus row. As long as there's a lot of bloodshed, my civilization will be running like clockwork.
I am Catherine de Medici of France, and my Grand Tour ability allows me to gain additional control tokens whenever I resolve my Cultural Focus card, and that's based on the latest era World Wonder that I have built. So I'm going to be building a lot of cool stuff.
We'll see about that. I'm going to be taking it from you.
I am Egypt, so the cost of all World Wonders is reduced by 1 for me. Mine's real short.
Couple builders here.
Yeah.
So this is not a learn to play video for Civilization, but we will find one and recommend it in the description of the video below. And if you're enjoying our games, feel free to subscribe while you're down there so you don't miss one. So the win conditions change every time. I'm going to deal the 3 cards now that decide how we win this time. They are Warmonger or Paranoid.
Oh, that's good.
So Warmonger is destroy one of the opponent's capital cities or take over 2 city-states, and Paranoid is to build 2 military wonders. And we've got Populist or Preservationist. Populist is to have 5 mature cities, and Preservationist is to control 2 natural wonders at the same time. And finally, Civilized or Money Grabber. Civilized means to have 8 cities, and Money Grabber means to build 2 economic wonders. So we held a formal UN-style debate to decide who went first. Christian won.
As usual.
Take it away.
Great. So I believe with my current layout of focus cards that I'm going to get right to the chase and start expanding my borders right away. Okay. So I'm going to play my early Empire culture card, scooting the rest down. And because that was in slot 5, I get to place 2 control tokens on spaces of any difficulty. So I'm going to go right for the hard ones. 1, 2. So that's all I'm doing. Very straightforward.
Okay, yeah, the decisions start out pretty easy.
And we're so far from each other.
Right. But my decision is not easy. I think before I expand... I want to expand cities soon, but before I do, I need to take care of this barbarian situation.
Yeah.
So I think I will use Masonry to perform up to 2 attacks within 2 spaces.
Oh.
And my combat value equals 4, the slot's number. So I'm just going to attack this barbarian that's a little too close to home. Did you roll the defense for the barbarian? They have 1 plus your die, and I have 4.
Boom.
9 to 2. I think I got it. Sweet. I'll get a trade token for taking that out.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. And I don't have another attack unless I want to go straight for Kabul.
That sounds like a very safe idea. I mean, they're not going to care, right?
Well, they have a defense of 8 plus a die,
sure.
So
yes.
odds are so low that I don't think I'll bother anyway. So since I won at least 1 attack this turn, I get to swap 2 cards. I'm going to bump my astrology way up the tree, I think.
Yeah.
To my 4th slot, so I'm going to switch it with foreign trade.
Great.
I'm going to use my early Empire ability to expand into those mountains. Here there's diamonds in there. So I'm going to place 2 control tokens here and here. And this allows me to capture this diamond resource.
You heard right. Yeah, there were diamonds.
Nice. So shiny.
Kyle.
I mean, I also have to go with early Empire since it's all the way down here. So I'm going to place mine... I mean, I might as well go for the hardest difficulty over here. So
pretty much.
And move all the rest of mine down.
Everyone's just doing art. Well,
yeah, we're just...
I'm the one actually contributing to the barbarian scourge here.
Turn the dial now, and we are now at the blank barbarian slot. So I'm just going to go straight to astrology. So I'm going to advance my tech dial 5 since it's in the 5th slot, which immediately gives me some new tech. Do I have a decision made about which ones? Yeah, I'm going to go to drama and poetry, the level 2 culture. So I can immediately start expanding faster next turn. Astrology goes down to the bottom of the lineup. We slide everything up. And that's me.
Back to me already?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Attacking. knowing the bloodthirsty Aztecs.
I'm going to use my pottery, which is in the top slot, to build a city. I'm liking this hill spot with the marble. It's kind of a waste, though, when it's in my top spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any difficult terrain where I can build it, though. That's nearby. The mountains are just a little too far away or are adjacent to a city-state. Yeah, let's just drop a city in the hills with marble. Claim that resource. And I'm already practically done with my 8 cities objective.
All right. Well, I have a diamond, and my pottery is at rank 5. So I believe I'm going to create my first wonder.
Oh, wow.
I'm in a
Wow.
That was fast.
I'm in a lot of heat with these barbarians, so creating Petra sounds like a great idea to me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's smart.
So I take the Petra card, and then I take the Petra token and put it under my capital. Petra says that when defending, increase your combat value by 2, and barbarians cannot move into spaces containing your cities or reinforce control tokens. Which will also help me against you warmongers over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then I swap my cards.
So I am going to kill those barbarians over there that are just hovering outside of my city.
So who do you want to roll for the barbarians?
Oh, this guy's getting a level 1s.
Yeah.
That means he's probably going to get a 6 though. So no, Brandon. Alright, here we go. I got a 1 and you got a 6.
And I got a 6.
Yep. So it just doesn't do anything, right?
It doesn't,
yeah, that doesn't prove anything.
But Masonry lets you take up to 2 attacks, so you can try again.
Oh, yeah.
No reason not to. I'll just have to roll another 6.
Please don't.
3.
2, so
okay.
That still gives me enough though, right?
The barbarians were at... Oh, yeah, your Masonry
at 5,
was
right?
at 5?
5,
Yeah, you blow them up.
Yay.
Yeah, 5 plus.
Kyle gets a trade token for killing barbarians.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Back to me. So barbarians move. So I'm rolling a dice to see which direction they move based on our little compass rose. A 3. They move this way. Good.
Towards me.
Towards Brandon.
And towards me.
So I'll do the ones on this far side.
Sure.
So they all go that way. This one moves this way. Great.
Okay.
Easy. And that changes things for me. I kind of forgot that was going to happen. I'm going to use pottery to do industry. I'm going to build 1 city on a legal space of this slot's terrain or lower within 2 of a friendly space. However, because of my divine wind, coastal desert counts as a 3, which is the slot, and it's within 2 of my control. So I also get the oil for doing that, and I got my 2nd city. And
Nice.
I'm happy. That's good. Everything's coming up Japan.
Yeah, it seems all right. The Aztecs are going to lean into astrology. So I'm moving up a total of 6 spaces on the tech track and getting 2 upgrades. All right, since I'm all about war, I'm going to upgrade my masonry to ironworking. Yeah, and I'll work on developing some culture, so I'll change out early empire for drama and poetry. And I'm done.
I'm going to send my caravans across these mountains this turn, taking 3 steps into Seoul. So can I get the Seoul?
Yes, you can, which is a pretty good one.
I get a trade token too, right?
Yeah,
2 of them.
2 of them.
All right. I'm going to put 1 trade token on astrology and 1 on pottery. And let's see, what does Soul give me? Soul gives me the ability to sit, it says, at the start of your turn, you may move 1 barbarian. Soul says, at the start of your turn, you may move 1 barbarian to an adjacent empty space. Very useful for being hemmed in by barbarians.
Or you can use them aggressively. That's the ruder thing.
But only into empty spaces at
Yeah,
least.
but you at least have some. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's very rude.
At the start of my turn, I can put them adjacent to your capital.
Yes.
You can.
I actually can.
That is the thing that you can do, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, you could send, yeah.
The Aztecs are a vengeful people.
Hey,
There's all those mountains in between.
you gotta get
Sure,
to
it's
the mountains and Petra.
Yeah, we need to develop flight.
Okay, I don't think that I have enough to build a world wonder, so I'm just going to build a city, and I'm going to do it on these natural resources over here. I believe it's called Crater Lake.
Oh,
You're building on top of Crater Lake?
I am building on top of Crater
Horrible.
Lake.
so how'd you do it? Did you drain the crater?
I'm not going to tell you how I did it.
Been to Crater Lake. It's beautiful. How
It
dare
was
you?
beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So at the start of my turn, we advance the Barbarian dial. Every mature city would get a trade token, but there are no mature cities on the map.
Right.
So we all get nothing equally. Yeah. So I guess, I mean, on the one hand, I should start making mature cities, but on the other hand, I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to do foreign trade. So I'm going to put out my caravan. I can move up to 3 spaces into spaces matching this slot's terrain or lower, but again, Divine Wind, so everything adjacent to the water is a 3 or less. So I'm just going from my capital, skirting this little lake to Mohenjo-Daro in one easy move. So I get Mohenjo-Daro. Their diplomacy card says, when you are placing control tokens, the difficulty of all terrain is reduced by 1.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I just go everywhere.
You treat everything basically as 2 now?
Yes, and I get to trade tokens as well.
Yeah. Okay. My route to victory is clearly going to be warfare. So I am going to set up for it with foreign trade right now, actually. I'm going to just send a caravan from my capital to Kabul. I'll take a Kabul card. It says, when attacking a city or a city-state other than Kabul, increase your combat value by 3. So, guard your cities well, boys. And 2 trade tokens, please.
You got it.
Alright, I'm going to use my astrology ability also. So I'm going to tick up my dial 6 spaces with that trade token, which will give me 2 upgrades.
This game is very good.
Yeah,
I like this game,
love
yeah.
This is really good.
I'm
I played
probably
it-
going to get the video game.
I was pleasantly surprised. I played it over the holidays with my parents and Ryan.
It actually
And
seems pretty parent-friendly.
Yeah, it actually went well.
Well, the thing I found for game complexity is stuff on the table doesn't matter as much as how many actions you can take. And this game has 5 actions, always. The end. There's only 5 actions.
It has 5 actions, although and I think this is one of the brilliant things. It's 5 actions. It becomes a lot more than 5 options
Correct.
once you have more cities. You can
100%.
expand from and stuff.
But
But
it
at the
almost
start,
teaches
it's
you
so,
from the beginning,
yeah, it almost
yeah.
has a built-in tutorial when you have 1 city. You can either put control tokens
And-
next to it
yeah.
or attack from it.
And the
Much like
decisions
the
are-
game.
Yeah, the decisions are still meaningful. It doesn't feel like right now I'm wasting
We're
my
not doing
time,
anything,
but
yeah.
I also don't feel overwhelmed by it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is good because I gotta save that brain power for when I'm deciding which of you to nuke.
Alright, I'm going to upgrade my masonry to ironworking.
Cool.
And I'm going to upgrade my currency to...
Oh, you got 2 upgrades?
Yeah.
He did.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Rude.
snuck that trade token onto us
I love
at
it.
the last second.
I love it.
And I'm going to upgrade my culture to drama and poetry.
You're just completely copying me.
That seemed like a good idea.
I mean, it is a good idea. I'm awesome at this game, but but I still don't like it.
Now's probably a good time to use my caravan. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to use my caravan and go to Kamasi.
Yeah. What'd you get?
When you are resolving your industry or culture focus
Focus,
card, the terrain difficulty of forest is 1.
Ooh.
So that's actually pretty awesome.
For your starting location,
Yeah.
that's very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Cool.
And you get 2 trade tokens as well.
Sweet.
So, back to the start of my turn, barbarians do their thing, which in this case is moving. So I will roll the die and see where they go. We got a 3.
Again.
Again, so they go in the same direction.
Yeah. That
Yep.
one bounces all the way back here.
Oh, they move in the opposite direction when they bounce?
When they hit the edge of the map, they go the
Ooh.
opposite direction.
This is getting a little scary for me, because this one will bounce
Yeah.
up to here, and that will move
Oh,
right next to
good.
me.
Have fun.
But they can't enter your cities because of your wonder.
No.
That's
They-
good.
But they can...
They can knock out your control tokens,
Knock
so
out my control
we'll
tokens.
root for that.
Drama and poetry. So I get 2 control tokens on spaces matching this terrain slot. This slot's terrain or lower. So this is desert right now. However, again, because of Divine Wind, everything adjacent to water counts as a 3 or lower. So I'm going to put out a token. So I get 2 control tokens. I'm actually going to use my trade to get 3 control tokens. So I'm going to put 2 around my home base.
Oh, it's matured.
And I'm going to put 1 onto this oil here, which is now my mountain.
Oil-growing Japan.
Yes, the oil state of Japan, the petro state. And that's my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna also perform some drama and poetry. I can't boost it though, so I'm just going to put a token in the mountains. And I think I'm gonna put a token here next to my city. Then drama and poetry says you may move one of your control tokens to an adjacent non-water space that is empty. Do I want to slide it forward, or do I want to keep it covering the barbarian space? I think I don't want to cover the barbarian space, because if they respawn, they trigger my sweet Aztec killing
you
powers.
actually want to fight barbarians.
Yeah. So I'm going to push it towards the Pantanal.
Alright, well I have a barbarian problem, so I'm going to use my military card to take out some barbarians.
You hope.
So my first attack is going to be against the barbarian G. I roll
You
6.
use me, smart.
So that barbarian...
Very dead.
Yeah, damage of 11.
Trade token.
Thank you. My second attack will go against barbarians in F. They're 3 spaces away, which ironworking allows me to attack. Ooh, I get 7.
Ooh, 7 versus
4.
5 total.
Oh, 5.
Alright, that's enough.
Yeah. Another trade token.
Another trade token. Here you go.
Thank you.
Blood is shed, you loot their bodies.
Yep.
Use it to build wonders. Kyle.
I am going to use astrology, since I'm all the way up here, and move it all the way to 6, since I have a trading block on there.
So now you get
2.
horrible.
Finally getting on the tech.
Yeah, finally.
On the tech tree.
Let's see.
If you get drama and poetry and ironworking, so help me.
I actually am. I actually am. Nationalism is in here? That seems not right. Okay. Drama and poetry belongs right there. And ironworking.
So at the start of my turn, barbarians respawn.
Oh, good.
So good job, guys. You killed all those barbarians. No consequences.
There's barbarian H, F, E, and G. You got lots of friends again, Ryan.
I got friends.
In all the wrong places.
I mostly just want to get this out of my 5 slots, so I'm just and it's now that they've spawned, this is good timing. I'm going to use masonry to go on the offensive. I'm going to perform up to 2 attacks within 2 spaces of a friendly space, which means I'm going to attack this barbarian. Ordinarily, its terrain defense would be 5. Oh wait, no!
It's not next to
It's
water.
not next to water.
Still
Everything's
5.
next to water.
Take that, Japan.
Take that, Japan. In that case, I'm not gonna do that. Oh wait, no, I'm at 5. It's still 5v5.
Yeah.
I get 2 shots, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So I'm attacking from this city those barbarians,
They rolled a 4.
and I rolled a 5.
Oh, nice.
Boom. So I get a trade token for that, which I'm gonna put onto pottery. And I don't think there's anything else I can attack unless I really just want to wing it at the city states, and I'm not gonna. Yeah. So that's it for me.
Okay. I'm going to take out those barbarians too before
They get to you.
Before one of them runs over my city. So ironworking for me. Perform 2 attacks within 3 spaces. So I'm going to go for this barbarian by my new city first. Kyle, why don't you do the honors?
Yeah.
They have 1 defense. I have 7 to 6. Okay.
Oh.
Just got it. And I'll attack barbarian A way up here by the cliffs of Dover.
Okay.
3 plus my 5 is 8. You got 5 plus their 1 is 6. All right. 2 barbarians down, 2 trade tokens, please.
You got it.
Thank you. So I reset ironworking, and then since I had a successful attack, I get to swap 2 cards. I am going to actually swap my drama and poetry higher up my tracks, switch it with astrology. I don't really care about science. I got everything I need.
Knives.
Knives and pots.
Alright, well at the start of my turn, I get to move a barbarian to any adjacent empty space. So I'm just going to scoot these fellas that way.
Ooh.
I don't want 3 barbarians in my city.
Towards Kyle, I like it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, alright, so I will use my pottery ability to place a city. I'm going to place that in that desert with the lovely resources next to it.
Right next to the barbarians. I like it.
Right next to the barbarians, I'm going for the gusto here. They're not going to move for 2 turns, so I have some time to deal with that. So I put a city token down, pick up this little marble bust.
I feel like I have to attack those barbarians.
You get 2 shots.
They may shimmy over toward you on my next turn if you don't.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is
That's true.
horrible. What a rude wonder.
Mm.
Yeah. Somebody do the honors.
3.
6.
Yeah, they're
Alright.
just on grass.
They're
so yeah.
pulverized.
Trade token?
Thank you.
I was thinking about using my soul ability to move the barbarians away from the Aztecs.
That's actually not crazy, yeah.
Forming a peace treaty with the barbarians.
Leave them alone.
That would have been a very specific kind of
Yeah.
spiteful.
So at the start of my turn, I will advance the barbarian dial. Nothing happens. They're sleeping. They're all taking naps. And then I am going to use pottery to build a wonder.
And each step on that dial represents like 200 years.
Yeah, right. The rest of for 200 years.
It's a long nap.
So I'm going to use my pottery focus card to build a wonder. I'm going to build the pyramids.
Ooh.
So I get 4 from my slot, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 production for wonders, which lets me build the pyramids. The pyramids are dope. When I build this wonder, choose up to 3 level 1 cards in my focus row and replace each with a level 2. So I get 3 tech upgrades all at once, which is very cool.
Yeah, that thing is
Yeah, I like
bananas.
it. I like it a lot. So I'm obviously building this in my capital. Very nice. So I get 3 upgrades. So it's not really a question of what I'm upgrading, it's a question of what I'm not upgrading. So I'm going to upgrade everything except pottery. So I'm upgrading my masonry to ironworking, my astrology to mathematics, my currency, my foreign trade to currency. So I now also have 2 caravans available, which is great. Worth it.
Damn.
That was super worth it.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, I'm
got
happy.
that alien technology.
Yeah, the alien just beam it down into me. And that is my turn.
I can't top that. I can build a wonder, though. My pottery is up at 5, a trade token makes 6, and if I spend the marble for 7, 8, I'm going to build the terracotta army. It just says, when attacking, increase your combat value by 2.
I don't like it.
This guy is just out for blood.
Yeah.
I need to spend more focus on expanding those so that I'm actually...
Yeah, you have no-
near anything. I have nothing to fight right now.
Alright, at the start of my turn, I'm going to get some breathing room away from these barbarians. And then, yeah, now I think it's time for some drama and poetry.
I thought you were going somewhere else. When you said, I think it's time for some drama. It's like, oh yeah, he's going to war.
Not yet. Spend this trade token to let me place 3 tokens. And then I will set these tokens here. Taking this resource. Here.
Nice.
Okay, so I can place 2 control tokens. Actually, I can place 3 since I have a trade block on here as well. So I'm just going to make this a mature city. Place these 3 right here. There we go. Alright, cool.
Very nice.
And here's my trade.
Yes. So, top of my turn, the barbarians wander.
Oh, where do they go?
Let's find out. So I rolled a 5, so everything is moving in this direction.
Alright, so this one moves to here. This one will bounce off the edge and move on top of
This
those.
one bounces off the water.
Actually, it crosses the water.
It crosses the
It
water.
goes all the way to the other side.
They've
Yeah.
got boats?
They do have boats.
Who gave the barbarians boats?
We don't even have
sails-
boats.
None of us have boats.
And then this barbarian just goes in straight.
Okay.
Horrible. That changes my plans again. Awesome. I don't like barbarians. So I'm going to use mathematics, which I've just gotten as a free upgrade from the pyramids. So that's my science card. So I get to place 1 trade token from the supply on one of my focus cards. So I'm just going to throw that down onto drama and poetry. That's a freebie. And then advance 5. So I advance from 5, passing a 2, to 10. So I get a 2 and a 3 upgrade. So now I get that animal husbandry that I blew off before, upgrading from pottery to animal husbandry.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a 3. So I believe I'm going to take civil service, replacing drama and poetry. Just blasting ahead. It's a big jump. So I'm going to take civil service, which is place 2 control tokens on spaces matching the slot's terrain or lower that are adjacent to friendly cities. Then place 1 control token on a space matching the slot's terrain or lower that is adjacent to a friendly space. So now is when I can start chaining my out across the map. And that keeps my trade token, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent. Science is good. I love science.
Yeah, you not only got all that free tech, but you
Then
also
I
are just
leveraged
higher.
it,
You're
yes.
also just higher on the tech track than
Yes.
we are. This is going to be a problem.
I love it. It's a good problem. Don't attack me.
I'm accruing. This is when they say that you've built up a lot of tech debt. This is what I'm behind on
That's
tech.
exactly what it means.
Okay, I've got nothing to kill. So then what do I do? My entire plan is to kill whenever possible. Let's just do some drama and poetry of our own. I've got a trade token on it for a 3rd control. I think I'm just going to dump it around my capital. There's some difficult terrain there I'd like to get.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
All right, well, it's time for me to do astrology.
Thank you.
This is science, which will let me advance my tech dial 4 spaces, advancing it up to 10 and letting me choose a new tech, steam power. So I now have 2 2 caravans, and these caravans can move. I can move them up to 6 spaces.
Jeez. So you went from camels to trains.
Yeah.
Yes, I can move them up to 6 spaces as well as through water.
Now he has boats. Just
What?
Steam-powered train boats.
just the barbarians and France. have
Well,
mastered.
he's friends with the barbarians, so he learned their boat secrets.
And at the
Yeah.
start of my turn, I am able to move a barbarian 1 space. So I will move them this way.
Oh, shocking.
Rude.
I'm gonna do Oracle actually.
Man.
So it's worth 8, which means I'll have to use 1 of my trade tokens, but I can actually just use this for the other 2. Mercury for the other 2. So here you go. Take
Thank
that.
you.
And then
And what's it do?
it says at the start of your turn you may swap 2 adjacent cards in your focus row. So that can be pretty useful.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very useful.
That's one of my favorite wonders. Whatever you want to get to the top, you can get it there twice as
Right,
fast.
yeah. Great. So we are back to the start of my turn. We advance the barbarian dial, and we advance it to trade. So if you have a mature city, you get 1 trade token per mature city.
Just short.
So I have 1. Who else has 1?
I also have 1.
Yeah. Caravans cannot pass through water, so I got to do some. And they can only start from mature cities, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. However, these caravans don't care as much about barbarians as normal because they're the level 2 caravans.
Oh yeah.
So
You get currency, you just buy them out.
yeah, so I'm gonna just go for currency just to start doing some stuff. So I'm gonna do currency. Move each of my caravans up to 4 spaces. So the first one I'm just gonna send straight to Mohenjo-Daro, which is 3 spaces. I can move anywhere because it's a slot 5, so I can move across all terrain. And also, even if it wasn't, I'm Japan. I still mostly move across all terrain.
Show off, all right.
Yeah.
Just had to work that mention in there.
Yeah, just don't want anyone to forget. My second one is going to go from my capital 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's my second one. So this caravan returns, and I get $2.
Trying to sneak in on my friendship with Kabul.
Maybe. Actually, you know what? It's going to go to the mountains since it's a top slot. I might as well do the hard terrain now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think this turn I'm just going to go for some science, and I might as well spend the trade tokens I have there for 6 total science with astrology. That moves me up the dial to a little bit past a level 3 upgrade. And I'm going to skip over animal husbandry and upgrade my pottery to... Oh, that's right. I'll upgrade my pottery to nationalism.
The logical next step. Now that we've looked at pots, we understand saluting.
Well, the next step was animal husbandry, but my scientists left over that.
Alright, so I'm going to send out my steamboats, or steam trains, or whatever we
Boat
call it.
trains.
Boat trains. I can move each of my 2 caravans up to 6 spaces. The first one is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What the?
Wow, you made it to Kumasi?
Into Kumasi.
Do you already have a Kumasi?
I don't have a soul. Kumasi says when I resolve my industry or culture focus card, the terrain difficulty of forest is 1. And then my second caravan is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Ka's capital, which allows us to have some diplomacy.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, you don't get any say in this diplomacy now.
The diplomacy is like the caravan's just taking diplomacy from you.
There you go.
Shipments of diplomacy, crates of
You send
letters.
barbarians my way, man. This guy.
It's a type of diplomacy.
I mean,
Which
yeah,
is
that's
which,
true.
and this makes perfect sense that I'm sending barbarians for you because you're giving me open borders.
What's that do?
Open borders says that the red player's control tokens contribute to my city's maturity.
Ooh, horrible.
Given how close we are,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, then you should stop sending them there because that's going to take away my control tokens now. So at the start of my turn, I can swap 2 adjacent cards in my focus row. So since I don't have too much going on this turn, I'm going to swap foreign trade and astrology.
Very smart.
And then give myself the 6 astrology.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Cool. And now I can upgrade something to a level 3. Okay, I'm going to upgrade pottery to nationalism.
Still just following in my footsteps of those.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
No, it's fine.
I mean,
It's smart.
what can I say? You make
Yeah.
good choices.
Thank you.
We make good choices.
I'm less flattered now.
Yeah. You should be. I'm not very good at these. Okay, so that's my turn.
All right, Christian, move those barbarians.
Barbarians wiggle. So they wake up after 200 years, like locusts. So I'm rolling the die to see where they go. I rolled a 3 again. Classic. So 3 is this way on the dial.
All right, towards me.
Yep.
And that one bounces
And once
towards
again,
Ryan.
trade block.
Oh,
I used it for astrology.
Great.
Thank you.
So at the start of my turn, I am forced by my own bad decisions to use a slot 1 currency. The good news is I still get to send out this caravan, and he's going to go somewhere different. He's going to go 1, 2...
It's in slot 1. You can't get very far.
Oh, you're right. So because of my Divine Wind, it's still 3s, but yeah, he just can't go very far. So he's just...
You could make it down to, like, the southern coast.
No, I mean, yeah, I can make it there. So I will send it out, because it might make a difference down the line, and it's defended territory anyway, but that's as far as I can go. And then this one is going to go to Kabul. So I get the Kabul card, which is when attacking a city or city-state other than Kabul, increase your combat value by 3. And I get 2 trade. And my caravan returns. So I'm going to put my trade, I'm going to put 1 on civil service, and I'm going to put 1 on mathematics.
Everyone has all these trade tokens. Why don't I have any trade tokens?
I wonder what activity you're doing that isn't trade.
You're just massacring barbarians all day.
As you're standing in a field of dead barbarians.
Okay, I'm just going to use my dinky little foreign trade.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Your camel. You're sending out a camel.
Sending out a
next upgrade
camel.
is definitely going to that.
And I think it's just making the short trip to Kabul again because I want the trade goods. Is that really the best I can do?
Yes.
You know what? No. Scrap all of that. Screw wonders. I
You're
want
gonna fight
cities.
something.
Resources would let me get more wonders. So, I'm going to use my nationalism to build a city within 4 spaces of a friendly space. Huh. I first was planning to go to the middle of the map, but nationalism lets me count through water. I could get into Ryan's back.
Yeah!
And then you would still have the barbarian right there that you can attack.
Yeah, then I can attack barbarian.
I mean, you kind of you're helping him. You're like, listen, I see you've got all these barbarians.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, I would love to help you with your barbarian problem. I'm going to build a city right behind yours.
Excellent. Well, now is probably because I have so many friends in so many places. I'm going to do some drama and poetry. This will allow me to place a total of 5 control tokens. So we can go 1, 2, 3.
Smart to beat me to that one, yeah.
And then 4.
Wow. Huh. Okay, France is expanding quickly.
And then once again, I forgot to move the barbarians at the start of my turn. But since they're spawning next turn, I may just slide these fellas that way.
Oh, using one barbarian to stop another from spawning. I have never thought of that.
Cute.
Yeah.
You should have.
Kyle.
I think I'm just gonna try to send a caravan somewhere. Okay, so start right here, move 3 spaces, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to wait until it's at level 2 to finish this off, but...
Cool. At the start of my turn, we rotate the barbarian dial. New
Yeah.
barbarians, or old barbarians. Great, so new barbarians are out, which does not change my plan. So I'm going to play the civil service focus card. So I get to place 2 tokens on spaces matching the slot's terrain or lower that are adjacent to friendly cities. I'm going to spend 1 trade to get an extra 1, so that gives me 3. So it's in slot 5, so I can put them anywhere. So 1, 2, 3.
Matured your city?
Yep. And then they have to be adjacent to friendly cities, so I can't do anything super crazy. But then place 1 control token on a space matching the slot's terrain or lower that is adjacent to a friendly space. So I'm getting diamond.
Neat.
And then that bumps down. That's my turn.
I'm going to war.
Are you?
Yeah. So my first of the 2 attacks I can make, I will attack this barbarian. My combat value is 7 because ironworking gives you +3 against the barbarian. Actually, sorry, 9 thank you to Terracotta Armory.
Jeez.
So the barbarian could roll 6 and I could roll 1 and I'd still win. So I'll just take it off the board.
Yeah.
Grab a trade token for that. Do I attack the barbarian that's by Ryan or just attack Ryan?
Ooh.
You put all that effort into maturing that city, and I could undo it pretty easily.
I also have ironworking in the top slot of my board as well.
Oh, that is a really,
I
really-
think you guys should just fight
it's a
this
really
out.
vulnerable city I put there, isn't it?
That is a 1 defense city that you've got.
2, you double it for cities, but yeah. It's a valid point. I'm going to put my trade token on ironworking. I may have made a tactical error. So let's talk about this.
Let's talk diplomacy.
If I don't attack you, will you not attack me?
I had other plans to use ironworking, but if I have to attack you, then I will. I don't forget.
I don't forget.
I'll go after the barbarians. They have 4 defense, so it's worth rolling. Okay, but I rolled well enough with my 3 that they can't win.
Cool.
I'll get 1 more trade token, please.
And then you get to use your Aztec ability, correct?
Thank you. I was too busy with my beer. Remember that I get to swap. So ironworking moves down.
Then you may swap.
Then I'm going to move my nationalism back to the top with my Aztec power.
Well, I need to keep you distracted from attacking me. So I'm just going to slide these fellas that way. Well, Brandon, you are very close to me now. I have a mature city. So I may just send out my steamboats. Has Kabul had a visitor yet?
It has had 2 visitors.
Yeah,
Kabul's
2
gone.
visitors. Oh, curses.
They're like, we know about trade already. You've seen so many caravans.
I've been there twice.
Got it. Got it. That may not be in my best interest, but what I think is in my best interest is placing a city using pottery. So I'm going to place a city here.
Ooh.
Jeez. Great.
It is.
I think you just started a war with Ryan.
It has gotten extremely crowded down in that very secluded part of the world.
I'm just gonna do the easy move. I can swap 2 of my my spaces, my focus cards. So I'm gonna swap astrology and foreign trade so that I can finish this right now.
Yep.
So get 2 trade blocks then, and then I also visited your city, so I get to look at your card, right?
Yep.
So at the start of my turn, I will rotate the barbarian dial to the sleeping phase. Nothing happens. And then I'm going to build a wonder. So I'm going to use animal husbandry to build a wonder. It's got a value of 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use all 3 trade tokens to get it to 7,
Mm-hmm.
and a diamond to get it to 9 to let me build the porcelain tower. When I build this wonder, replace up to 2 cards in your focus row with cards of the next highest tech level of the same type. So I'm going to go up to level 4 culture immediately.
Wow.
So I now have mass media. I'm going to tell you all about how great Japan is. And then I'm going to upgrade my science card to level 3 as well, which is replaceable parts. And I get the wonder onto my city. And that's my turn. So animal husbandry drops down. And I just enjoy having a lot of really cool cards. I don't know if they're going to help me win, but I got some really cool cards.
I swapped nationalism up to the top for a reason. I'm going to colonize Pantanal, which, I gotta be honest, I've never heard of.
Never heard of that one.
Anyone know what this is? Well, it
looks like trees.
What it is a lovely Aztec city. Well, I get marble for any future wonders. That's it.
Great.
For me.
I feel like I need to leave my ironworking in the top slot until just to like keep you at bay. You can just attack arbitrary control tokens, or do you have to be adjacent to them? How does that work?
You attack just like you attack barbarians. It's depending on the ability within X of a friendly space.
So that I'm already within range, and you can't attack over other spaces, or can you?
You cannot attack over control tokens. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, when counting the distance, you can never pass through water or control tokens by default. Some things will let you get around that eventually, I think.
At the start of my turn, I'm going to move these barbarians back that way. Sorry, Kyle.
No, you're not.
True. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brendan. You're too close for comfort over here.
You'll pay for this.
But I'm hoping I won't pay for it for a very long time. So I'm just going to attack this city.
Wow. Okay, so my defense is 2.
My attack value is 5. So I rolled
Ouch.
10.
Okay, and I rolled a 2, so it's a goner. Are you blowing it up, or are you turning it into your city?
Oh, I'm turning it into... If I turn it into my city, that's interesting, but then you can just blow it back up. I will turn it into my city.
Alright.
Alright. Then I think that is all I will do.
To start out, I can switch to adjacent cards in my focus row, so I'm going to switch nationalism and drama and poetry. And then I'm just going to use ironworking to reinforce all 5 spots around my city. That's cool, I can do it all myself, nobody has to help.
And great, so at the start of my turn, I rotate the dial, and the barbarians move. Let's see. So they are going to move 5 that way.
That way. Oh, God. Damn it.
So you get a...
They ate my mountain control token.
And yep, this one moves onto that mountain. Did anyone move these guys? Not yet? I don't think
No,
so.
no.
So they go there
Yeah.
and there. Great. And then for my turn, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to use ironworking, which is my level 5. It's in my 5 slot.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 2 attacks within 3 spaces of a friendly space. So first I'm going to attack this barbarian. So it's 3. And my combat value is this slot's number plus 3 if attacking a barbarian, so it's 8. So 8 against that barbarian. So that barbarian is 5, so we still do have to roll. So let's see what happens.
I rolled a 3.
Roll a 4.
You got it.
Eat it. Boom. And then I get one more attack. Here's where it gets wacky. I'm attacking a city-state.
Oh, what are you attacking?
So I'm going to attack Mohenjo-Daro, whose defense is 8.
Yep.
Kabul gives me plus 3 when attacking a city-state other than Kabul.
Nice.
Yes.
And I get plus 1 from ironworking and 5 from the slot it's in, so that is a 5 plus 1 plus 3. Gives me a total of 9. So it's 9 versus 8. It's possible.
It is possible.
Let's see what happens.
Rolled a 6 for them.
So it's a tie.
It's a tie. Tie goes to the defense.
No! Okay, that's fine. And that's my turn.
It was a good try.
That's, you know, someone's got to do it sometime.
I agree. Which is why I have similar thoughts. I'm going to use ironworking. First, Barbarian A has to go. My attack against it is 2, 5, 7. Oh, and it has 5 defense. Okay, yeah, we're definitely rolling dice. Would you roll for them?
Oh, yes.
So I have 12 total.
Yeah.
Versus 8 total. Okay. Got the Barbarian. I'll take the trade token, please. Okay, here's the question I'm having here. Do I just throw an attack away,
Yes.
wasting valuable actions, or attack Christian because he's the only valid target?
What?
Ooh.
Why would you attack me? What do you get out of that?
Only valid target.
But what do you get out of it?
I get you not getting one less trade good if I demature your city.
Horrible.
I think I might as well do it.
Okay.
Your ironworking's down at the bottom of your track. What are you going to do to me?
Yeah, that's fair. So you're attacking this control token?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has a defense of 1 versus my attack of 3, 4, 5 plus 4, so 9.
Yep. So you destroy my
I
token
did.
and
Thank
you
you.
make me angry.
Well, I've got bad news for you if you're angry at me. After I reset this round, I'm going to swap my ironworking with my
Sure.
drama and poetry, so it's back up at the top.
Yep. That's pretty reasonable.
Oof.
That's terrifying. But you can't attack across water, correct?
Not for now.
What's your range?
I need some science first.
What's your range?
3.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Your science is,
Lagging a little bit, I know.
yeah. But that's fine, because you can't kill me yet. And I need at least 2 turns before you murder me. After that, you know, we can talk. But this turn, these cards aren't in the order that I want them to be. But this turn, I'm going to use I'm going to use pottery to create a city. And I'm going to place that city here.
I'm honestly very surprised you didn't go for Stonehenge. Did you read that? After you take control of a hill, you take control of all adjacent hills. I expected you at some point to just go all the way across there. Whoa!
Oops, nice job.
That's an act of aggression.
That is an interesting strategy that I did not 1 see or 2 choose to
Focus on.
do.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So that's my turn. Oh wait! In addition, I will move Barbarian.
Shocking. Let's see. I'm going to swap astrology and drama and poetry, and then I'm going to use nationalism. So when I build a world wonder, my production value is actually at 7 if my focus card is in the last slot, in the 5th slot.
Nice.
So I can use nationalism along with Mercury from Crater Lake that I took, and get this guy right here. Potala Palace? Potala?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I've never heard
You know,
of it.
The famous one.
World-renowned
one, yeah.
Potala Palace.
Yes. Okay. Which says you can have 4 diplomacy cards from each other player. When you build this wonder, you may take a total of 3 diplomacy cards of your choice from other players.
Ooh. So do you know what you want?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What I want.
What would you like?
Defensive pact, defensive pact, defensive pact.
Very smart. Very
Wise.
I like
so
that.
no matter who's attacking me, I get +2 no matter what.
Kyle is going for the turbling strategy.
Yes.
You get +4 no matter who attacks you.
Yes.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you have the other 2 pacts, yeah.
So, don't attack me.
That's fair.
So now the only way to crack that nut is to keep going with those barbarians.
Yeah, right. I can kill those. Like, those are the only things I can kill,
Yes,
basically.
the isolated and friendly nation of Egypt. So at the start of my turn, we advance the barbarian dial. So trade comes out, 1 token for each mature city you have. So I get 1.
0.
2. Thank you. I actually have a stack more here, but 2.
I need to put them under
draw one
okay.
portrait.
Great. And you get 1 trade token.
Oh, yay. For what?
For the dial coming out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes. So I'm using replaceable parts. Gain 1 resource of my choice from the supply. Can I gain a resource I already have? I like diamonds. I'm taking a diamond.
Oh man, yeah, that's where that science card gets really good.
Yeah.
Getting a resource every time.
So I am spending all of my trade tokens, 2, and it's in slot 5, so I get a total of 7 science added to my dial. So I go from 10 to 17, which passes a 3, so I'm going to upgrade to nationalism. So I now have nationalism instead of animal husbandry. And that's my turn.
Okay, I'm still feeling warlike. Well, I want to blow up
I
Seoul,
don't know.
Yeah, that's probably...
but I actually like what it's doing to the game, which is it's letting Ryan send all the barbarians at Kyle. If I blow up Seoul, then that's not the case anymore. I think I'm still going to blow up Seoul. So I'll use ironworking. I'm going to attack 5 for the slot, +1 from ironworking, +2 from Terracotta Army, +3 from Kabul makes me 11 against Seoul. And Seoul has 8. You've got cold dice. I'll let you roll.
Oh!
Beats me by, I think, 1. Alright, I'm going to try it again.
They're my buddies.
There we go.
Oh,
6.
that'll do it.
Roll a 6 will take it. Okay, Seoul is blown up. Anyone with diplomacy cards from Seoul, which is just Ryan, loses those. And
Yay!
Seoul.
So you captured it, correct?
I'm capturing it, placing a city there.
Yeah.
And since I was successful in my attack, my Aztec power lets me swap 2 cards.
Horrible.
I don't actually know what... I hadn't thought this far ahead. Alright, I'm going to deprioritize science.
As usual.
As usual.
With nationalism.
Swap with nationalism. Yeah.
I am going to send out my trains. I'm going to send my trains out to visit Brandon. Because I can just walk over to your city here. Choo choo.
Walk over to my city, choo choo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm just gonna go to Kyle and visit him again. Straight across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which gives me 4 trade tokens, and Brandon, I get a diplomacy card from you. Well, because we're so close, I really feel like I want an embassy in your town. Which means every time I trade, an embassy says, when you move a caravan to the green player's capital, including the one used to take this card, place 1 trade token from the supply on a card on that player's focus row, then gain 1 resource of your choice from the supply. I get 4 trade tokens.
Okay, so I get a trade token out of that arrangement.
Yes. Yes, you get a trade
I like
token.
the sound of that.
So I'm going to attack this guy right here. I don't even know if it... Can it kill me? It's on...
Oh yeah, you're only in slot 2 there, so you've got...
You actually, yeah. So it's 2 versus 1. So,
well, it's plus... it's
and it's plus
or
3.
+3 if you're attacking.
So 5 versus 1, so you still got to roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a 4 versus
Got
6.
it.
Got it.
Alright.
Trade token
Cool.
for that.
Yay. Yeah, that's it.
You have 2 attacks if you want to attack Ryan.
or another barbarian. It's within 2. The odds aren't as good with hills, so it's a little harder, but like it's a free attack. Yeah, or attack Ryan.
Can you reach me?
Yeah, you can attack
Oh,
your
yeah.
city.
So I can attack D is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep, he got it.
Okay.
You got it.
That's what I thought. I was like... wait.
Splat. You're right.
Okay, awesome. And another one.
So at the start of my turn, we advance the dial and the barbarians move. The barbarian. His
The
name's,
one that hasn't
his name
been
is Steven.
massacred.
2. So that is This way.
I don't think Steven's ever moved that
Well,
way.
I'm glad, yeah, he hasn't, because
He's fleeing.
I would have gotten hit like 3 times already.
Heading to the Galapagos Islands.
So at the start of my turn, I am going to currency. Yes? Yes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do currency. Great. So I'm going to take the currency focus card action. So I'm going to send this caravan 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, just to pick up 2 trade for my $100.
Okay. I'm going to spread my nationalism to the cliffs of Dover.
Sure.
Build a city way up here on the cliffs, which is my second natural wonder, which is one of the objectives. So
That's
I'm going
true.
to put a token here to mark that I completed Preservationist.
Very nice.
All right, I'm going to use drama and poetry to spread my love of music and language across the land. So I would like to place 5 control tokens. I have the ability to do 2 with drama and poetry, plus 1 from my ancient wonder, plus 2 more is 5. So I can take this resource here.
Oh god, I see what's happening here.
And then I get these
Jeez.
5. That gives me 5 mature cities, which allows me to place a token on
Populous.
Nice.
Well done.
So now I am less concerned about you bringing the heck out of me, which I believe that you will.
I don't see why I would.
Let's just move this guy up to 2nd slot. I don't need to fight anything right now. So I'm going to move this up 7, and use both of these. So you can go ahead and take these if you want. And when I move it up 7, I'm on 12 right now, so I get to move it to 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I get 2 then.
Yeah, you get a 3 and a 4.
Yeah. So what do I want to pick? I'm thinking I'm going to replace astrology with replaceable parts, because it allows me to gain a resource of your choice from the supply. You can't take 2 of the same resource though. And then it allows me to also advance my attack dial, the slot number I'm on.
That's great.
And I'm going to choose flight instead of ironworking for military. So it says reinforce a number of your control tokens up to the slot's number, or perform up to 3 attacks within 5 spaces of a friendly space. My combat value will equal the slot's number plus 3. I can count through water, rival spaces, barbarians, and city-states.
Gross.
That is a little gross.
I like it. Great. So at the start of my turn, guess what time it is? We turn the dial and the barbarians respawn.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
they're not there?
Next to 2 of Brandon's cities.
Oh god. Yeah,
Oh, yep, C is still out.
that's gruesome.
D comes out.
You need to play
That
some
hits.
control tiles. You don't have literally... You have 3. You have 3. on the
4,
map.
thank you.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. Okay.
I'm going to use the nationalism focus card to build 1 city on a legal space within 4 of a friendly space. And I am going to put it on top of a mountain that is next to the water.
Can I interest you in the desert?
Did you say the mountain next to the water? So I'm using my divine wind, which makes that a difficulty 3 terrain. And now I'm up there. And it's very nice and windy. And that is my turn.
Okay, well, Kyle got under my skin making fun of my control tokens.
I mean, it's a good point.
Time for some drama and poetry. I'm going to drop the tokens here and take this diamond.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
It's time for some science. So I will use my astrology. And its token, that lets me increase my dial 6, which is just a little past the nub on 14. Let me pick a tier 3, which...
Science is overrated.
Is anything overrated besides blood?
No, blood is the only thing that is accurately rated.
Sure, okay. If anything, blood's underrated.
It might be. We haven't done the science on that.
What is math? How do we check?
And I'm going to choose nationalism to replace my pottery.
Yeah.
It is hard to build Oxford University with pottery.
It's just very brittle. Breaks easy.
Okay, so I'm going to start out by switching these two around. And then I'm going to, you know what, I'm just going to do a caravan somewhere. Up to 3 spaces. That's what stinks, is I still have a level 1 thing over here.
Just got to start sending them out on that journey, that long trek.
Yeah. I'm going to go from here to here, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Great. At the start of my turn, we advance the dial, and
Nothing
happens. It's awesome. I am going to use mass media, finally. So, I'm going to use mass media and 1 trade token. So I'll place 3 control tokens on spaces matching the slot's terrain or lower that are adjacent to friendly cities. I'm getting +1 from the trade token. So I'm putting out 4, instantly maturing my mountaintop vista and getting marbled for my trouble. Then choose a rival control token within 2 spaces of a friendly space.
You
replace
son
it
of a
with one
bitch.
of mine. So
You know how few control tokens I have?
I'm going
Even
to
fewer now.
I'm going to do this one just because it's furthest from barbarians. I'm sure you'll just retake it immediately, but it's just going to slow you down. That's really all I'm here for. I'm blasting radio signals about how cool Japan is, and you're like, yeah, sounds good. I think I'm just broadcasting anime right now.
Yeah, right.
Extremely popular anime.
Turns out the Aztecs
Love anime. It's very violent anime. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, well, I'm going to get violent.
Yeah.
But probably barbarians.
Yeah,
Probably
all of
not
that is
into you.
reasonable.
There are barbarians right on the doorsteps of 2 of my cities. So, ironworking, I'm going to attack the barbarian here. Actually, they're both on grass.
Yeah, they just die.
My attack is 9, so they're both dead. So,
And you
2
get
trade
to-
tokens.
You get to loot their bodies.
Thank you.
I guess that is the equivalent of what
Yeah.
essentially
You're
it
just
is.
rummaging through the barbarian corpses.
Ironworking moves down, and then my Aztec power lets me move nationalism up, swapping with
Ooh.
foreign trade.
God, that's a good power.
That is such a good power. It's better than mine.
It's a nice power.
I have to use ironworking, although I don't particularly want to. I could destroy Brandon's city, which would make him sad.
And mad.
But your science is so bad that it doesn't really matter.
Wow.
It can go from 1 to 4 though. So great.
Yeah, and Kyle's gift of flight is terrifying me.
Yeah.
Although I do
As
have
it should.
I have a lot of trade tokens. So how about this? I will not attack Brandon and let you attack him as a truce.
Whoa.
That is the weirdest truce ever.
We can
I'm gonna do nothing, and you're gonna fight this guy that I want you to fight, right?
Well, no, like, so I can take his. I can
That's
destroy
what I
his city,
Yeah.
or I could allow you to destroy his city, and we can remain friends. Since we are the peaceful, open borders buddies.
He's blackmailing you.
That's not true.
That's what he's doing.
No, I'm not going to attack Kyle anyway. But what I'm saying is, if you would like to attack Brandon and not begin hostilities with me,
I don't want to do it right away, but I would do it later.
I mean,
I would
but
definitely do it soon.
are you going to attack me this turn?
No, I'm not gonna attack you this
Are you
turn.
going to attack Brandon this turn?
I was gonna attack something this turn.
I don't like this at all.
We're conspiring over here.
Yes, we are conspiring for truce. All right, then I will use ironworking just to reinforce my border instead of murderating anybody.
That's what I like to see.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3.
Who are you reinforcing against?
I mean, to be fair, he only has one border.
I wonder.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do. Well, your science.
Are you
still
doing it against the person that will be there soon? Is that you?
I mean, you can drop bombs from anywhere, so I can't reinforce against you. My cities are just wrecked if you choose to attack me, which is a bummer. Brandon is the problem.
Yes.
I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
That is my turn.
Great.
I can perform up to 3 attacks within 5 spaces of a friendly space. I'm going to choose not to.
But you could.
But I could. But I could. I'm going to switch these 2 around so that it's in the 5 spot. Reinforce a number of your control tokens up to this slot's number. Oh, it says or. Okay. So my combat value will be 8. And I can move through water, obviously. I'm flying through the air. I can go over anything. So, I will be attacking Brandon first.
What?
You're bombing him while he's waving swords at you?
So, I'm actually going to attack Kumasi first.
Okay.
So, it has a defense of 8. I have an attack of 8. Let's go. What's up?
Oh, no,
Alright.
You got it.
So, I take that.
So put a
now
city
I have
out.
9.
Well, I put a city on it.
Yeah. So now I actually have an attack of 9.
Jeez.
Against your 8.
So do you have to spend the trade token in advance, or can you spend it after you have rolled?
No, in combat you spend it after you roll.
Love it.
Attackers make the decision about spending before the defense.
Got it.
But other than
But
that,
this
yeah.
is continuous anyway, so I'll get it for each attack, or
Yeah.
would I-
You would basically. Well, I think it's like once per turn you can use it, right?
Or
or
it
is it
always?
once per attack? Because
Actually,
that is different.
It is once per turn. You're right. That's what it said.
Because
Yeah.
that's how the
Gotcha.
wonders work.
Okay, cool. So hand Brandon a dice.
Oh,
So
Why would I need this?
so wait. So what are you doing?
I'm attacking Brandon's city right
Great.
here. 9 versus 8 right now.
No, my defense is 2 here.
Oh wait, so it's 10 versus 9?
No, it's just 2.
Oh, it's just 2.
Yeah. So you easily.
Yes.
There was no dice.
Yeah, so
I didn't even need a dice.
Tokens will help.
Okay.
Are,
Alright,
are you
you took-
within range of his capital now?
Are you taking it over or are you liberating it?
I'm taking it over.
If you take it over, you immediately get the warmonger
Yeah.
Cool.
victory condition.
Awesome.
Congrats.
I
So
thought that's
get
player
that.
capital.
Either capital or 2 city-states.
But that's not a city-state.
Yeah, it is.
So I am going to get rid of one of these though, which I don't even think it.
Then I am
really is
then I am
necessary.
taking your city back.
Okay,
You're not
and
gonna
then
do
I
it.
will take your capital.
My defense here is 3 and I have tokens to spend. Let's do the
Oh yeah.
roll.
Oh, you do have
Yeah.
tokens. Yeah.
I got a 5.
So what's your total?
Plus 3 is 8. Plus 5 is 13.
Okay, I could get mine as high as 9, so yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, worth a die roll, definitely.
Scary
I don't-
planes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that you have planes.
Metal birds, as you guys call them.
So at the start of my turn, I will advance the barbarian dial, and they all move. So there's only I think 1 on the board. No, there's 3 on the board, all of which are more or less my problem. 2. So they move this way. So this way. They can't enter filled spaces, correct? Can he hang out on the Galapagos Islands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those barbarians can vacation there.
Very nice.
Fair. And that's it for the barbarians.
Mm-hmm.
So at the start of my turn, I'm going to use ironworking to fight. So I'm going to start by attacking that city-state, Mohenjo-Daro. So I have 5 combat value from the slot. Plus 1 is 6. Plus 3 because of Kabul, increasing my strength to 9. So it's 9 versus 8.
Okay, let's fend you off. Roll to 5.
Roll to 1.
Yeah.
Great. So I get 2 attacks, so I'm
Try it
going to
again.
do one more.
I rolled a 6.
And I rolled a 5. Tie
Ooh.
game. So I do not capture it. Horrible rolls. And that's my turn.
Okay. I am going to use nationalism to build the Colossus. And it's 7 production. Nationalism says that I get 7 points what's in the top slot, so I just build it. When resolving my economy focus card, my caravans can move a total of 6 additional spaces, divided as I choose. Okay, I'll put the Colossus down here.
On the Cliffs of Dover.
On the Cliffs of Dover.
Horrible. Actually, kind of cool. Visually impressive.
Yeah.
I am also going to use nationalism. I'm going to use nationalism to buy the Venetian arsenal. So I have 7, and then I can use 3 trade goods to make 10. So I now have a Venetian arsenal. The Venetian arsenal is going to be in this city over here.
So it's-
The Venetian arsenal says once per turn, after you resolve the card in the 5th slot of your focus row, you may resolve it again, treating it as if it was in a 1st slot.
I remember reading that one.
So my Venetian arsenal goes in here,
Nice.
and I get to put a token on the...
Paranoid victory condition. So he is at 2 victory conditions out of 3.
Okay.
Just making a note.
Yep.
What
Good note.
are the last ones?
Civilized, have 8 cities. Not mature, just 8. Or Money Grubber, build 2 more yellow wonders. 2 more economic wonders. So both of those are like a little ways away, but they're also not impossible.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Keep an eye on him.
So I'm gonna start out my turn by switching these two, nationalism and dream and poetry, drama and poetry rather. Dream and poetry.
Dream and poetry.
And I'm going to build the Great Lighthouse. It is 8, but it's my recurring natural resource, and since it's in the 5th slot, it's equal to 7.
Yeah.
So I can just take it, and I'm going to place it. Let's choose this right here.
And what's it do?
So what it does, when building cities, you can build in empty spaces on the edge of the map as if they were within 2 spaces of a friendly space.
Nice.
So I can basically build anywhere.
Yes.
Alright.
At the start of my turn, we advance the dial. Everyone gets a trade token for each mature city. So I get 3 trade
I only get
tokens.
1.
I get 5.
Damn. 0 here.
Okay. I am going to use replaceable parts to gain a resource of my choice. So I'm going to gain Mercury. And then I advance my tech dial 5. So I'm up to 22,
Ooh.
which gets me a level 4 card of my choice. I'm going to get the level 4, I'm getting flight. I can fly now. And I learned about planes.
Oh god.
2 people with flight. Terrifying.
And that's my turn.
Okay, I'm going to use ironworking. Let's do some fighting. Who am I fighting? I think I want Soul back.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
I don't know, your flight's pretty low in your row.
That's true, but I can move it up pretty fast.
So, yeah, alright, let's attack Soul. You have a defense of 2 there, versus I'm in slot 2, +1 from ironworking, +2 from terracotta army, +3 from Kabul, so 8 versus 2.
8 versus 4 since I'm defending against you, and I have a defensive pact.
Ah, right, okay. And I rolled a 2.
I think you won by 1. Yeah.
Yes. Whew. Okay. I will take back Soul. Add it to my never used science card. Put my city back out there. Thank you. And who else can I slow down a little bit? You did attack my control token.
That's true. But
That's
I would point out I
He
have
has
no
flight.
victory conditions.
He also has flight.
Whereas he has 2 victory conditions. Anything you can do to stop him from building more cities slows him from winning. We're taking over more cities.
So
What he can do is remove a reinforced token.
So the only arguments you've got is that you are the furthest from victory and
Yes.
extremely capable of retaliating. That's
Yes.
all. That's all.
Yes. Other than that, though,
Other than that, there's no reason. Not
if you
to
would
do
like to
this.
give me a reason to fly my bombers over you, I guess.
All right.
But what can you do to me?
Pretty valid point. I can unreinforce one of your tokens that I can use later.
You still only have swords.
Yeah, so I'm going to sword your people in right here by your capital. So I'm going to attack you there. Your defense should be 2.
Okay.
And I'm not attacking a city, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5 is my attack. 9 total.
Against
5. 7.
7.
Great.
Okay.
No, I'm going to spend 2 of my ironworking tokens to make that a tie.
Okay. That's
Great.
fine. I'd almost call
That's still a victory.
you spending those tokens a bigger victory than flipping that would have been.
Oh.
So
You're gonna-
I'm alright with that. Ironworking moves down, and then I'm going to swap nationalism back up to the top.
Sure.
You may think otherwise after this turn. All right, so these go back, but keep them warm. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my steam power to visit 3 different cities in Brandon's empire.
Great.
Because I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do that on my first turn, and then because I have steam power, because I have a Venetian arsenal. That means I can resolve this card again, but it's at the lowest slot, which means I'm a little bit constrained where I can take my caravans the second time. So on the second turn, I'll visit this city again, and then I'll just start moseying my way this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this a hill?
That's a hill.
Okay. 6 into the water. And that will give me
6 trade
goods, 3 resources of my choosing, and Brandon will get 3 trade goods on cards of my choice. Let's put them all on foreign trade. He needs to get those camels moving. And then can I get some oil, some marble, and some diamonds? Thank you.
I'm going to switch science and drama and poetry. And I'm going to upgrade, because that gives me 5, to nuclear power.
Oh gosh. Nukes and planes.
Nukes and planes. So choose carefully who you decide to attack.
That one's fun because it just swaps out your science card for something that is completely unrelated to like all the research you've done so far, because you're at the top of the track.
So is that it then?
Yep.
Yeah.
So no more science.
Wow.
But when you use that science card in the 5th slot, you drop a nuke.
Oh. I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah.
Weird.
Right. He had no idea that nukes had destructive capabilities.
Yeah. Who knew?
just let the scientists go crazy in the line.
So at the start of my turn, I advance the dial and the barbarians move. They move 3.
3 again.
So I actually get attacked in multiple directions. So this guy bounces off the water and takes this control point away from me.
Ouch.
This guy attacks across the water and takes that city from me.
Oh man.
And this guy invades the Galapagos Islands. Awesome, cool, fun.
So even if you take it back, like another turn like that.
I know, that's not good and I don't like it.
They went from vacation in the Galapagos Islands to raiding the porcelain tower.
Yes. So I guess I am going to do some stuff about that. So I'm going to use flight to perform up to 3 attacks. I get +3 because it's flight, so a total of 5. I'm going to start by attacking this desert, which is only a difficulty 3 terrain because of my Divine Wind.
Yeah.
So it's 5 versus 3 to start.
Okay. Roll to 5.
So 7 versus 6? No, versus 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will spend 2 tokens just to get rid of it for sure.
And you earn 1 back for defeating a barbarian.
Right, exactly. So that was my first attack. My second attack is going to be against this desert one, which is a strength 4. And again, my strength is 5.
It's actually adjacent to water.
Oh,
so
it is! 3.
Still a 3. It rolls a 2. Okay, you got
Easily
it.
destroyed. So I get another trade token for that. My third attack is going to be... So I'm going to attack this city-state again.
Sure.
Yeah, I got tokens now. That was why I did that. So I'm going to do 1 attack against Mohenjo-Daro. So my base strength is 3, 5, and then +3 because I'm friends with Kabul. So 8. So it's 8 versus 8.
Okay. Roll to 5.
And I rolled a 6. Don't even need to spend a token.
You took it.
I've taken it, and I now have that city. And I now have this as a permanent token on my culture card.
And that's your first conquered city-state, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to enjoy some more nationalism. Building a wonder. Nationalism is 7, and I have 2 marbles from Natural Wonder, so I'm going to build Alhambra.
Ooh.
Medieval wonder that says, when attacking or defending, increase your combat value by 2. And I complete the objective of having 2 military wonders.
Yep. So you are now...
I am paranoid.
Yep. That's actually true.
And let's put that in my Natural Wonder city over here, so it's fairly hard to attack.
Yep.
Move that down, and I'm done.
Or use my astrology to increase my dial by 7, which will go from 16 to 23.
Oh, one short of max.
One short of
But then he
max.
gets to use it again, right?
No, because it wasn't in the top slot.
Oh.
But it will give me airplanes as well.
Oh,
There we go.
There you go.
that's more scary.
I'm the war civ, and I'm the only one with swords against everyone else's planes. That's the problem with being the war civ and
That's all you do.
not having any interest in science.
Yes.
Who knew science helps with war? Educational game.
Yeah, we're learning a lot here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to bring flight up to the 4 slot. You know what? I'm going to finish my foreign trade. Right here. To your city. So I'll take
welcome.
2 tokens, please. Thank you.
Would you like my joint war or open borders?
Joint war. Thank
Okay.
you.
At the start of my turn, barbarians come back.
Oh God. It's like 1950 and barbarians are still
right.
sacking.
Conceptually, what
cities.
are these barbarians? Are there any I'm missing? I think that's all of them.
That looks
D
like
is
it.
already out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
great. At the start of my turn, I am going to use nationalism to build a city. Surprise, surprise. I am going to build that city where once it was. More on principle.
You're rebuilding.
Yep. So normally nationalism there was in slot 4, so I could even build that on the desert normally, not even using Divine Wind. And that's my turn. Easy.
Okay, barbarians rise, barbarians gotta fall. Iron working. Going to attack these barbarians right by my city. If you'll roll for them?
I will roll for them.
So I've got, oh God, I don't think you need to roll for them.
Oh.
I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 versus 1 here. So
Okay.
kill this one. It's the exact same. It's 9 versus 1 against this one also.
So we're out of trade tokens.
Oh, right. All right, I'll just use some of my control tokens because
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not getting those on the board anytime soon.
Yeah.
And since I killed people, I get to make a swap, and I'm going to take nationalism way up to the top, moving my camels back down.
Yep.
This is a
is a
tough
big
one
turn.
because if I get lucky, I could win the game
Yes.
here.
But do you want to press your
Or
luck?
I could try and not press my luck, and hope Kyle doesn't prevent me from winning on a future turn. I'm gonna build Machu Picchu with my nationalism. This will cost me. It is 3, and then that makes it 5, 7, 10 for Machu Picchu.
You're so rich.
Machu Picchu says that when you resolve the card in the first or second slot of your focus row, you may treat it as being in the third slot
That's
of your
very
row.
good.
And then I'm going to place Machu Picchu in the desert over here.
Alright.
Okay, Kyle.
I'm going for it all.
So
I'm going to switch these 2 around.
So I would just want to point out, he
Yeah.
just needs one more yellow
Yeah.
to win.
Why would you point that out?
Okay. My first decision is going to be to attack you right there.
Wow. At my 10 defense?
Yep. Where's the other dice?
Okay.
There's
One.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
So you're attacking my natural...
Yeah.
So you're attacking my natural wonder city,
So I have 8, you have 10.
10, and Alhambra gives me 2 more, so 12.
Oh, I thought you were counting those 2 already.
No.
Okay. I'm still going for it.
Okay.
Alright.
Bring it on.
Let's go.
12 plus 2 is 14.
Oh, okay, and then I have 3, which gives me to 11. Do you have any that you can spend on?
I do. The best... So defenders win ties, so even if you spent all 3, I would win. So I won't spend any.
Oh, and
Okay.
he decides first.
Oh, and you
right?
decide first, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I won't spend any then.
But yeah, for the reasons I laid out, yeah.
Yeah.
No reason to.
Okay.
Wanna try again?
I'm probably gonna have to go a different route actually. Nah, if I don't win, then I don't care who wins, so I'm going to go after Brandon's capital again.
Well, wait, not capital, right?
Oh, not capital, sorry.
You're going after my wonder?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Get a 1.
Yes!
Oh, come on!
Yeah. So you get one more attack.
The game's going to end next turn, right?
Yeah.
Almost certainly. So
Yes.
let's just go for this one. Fuck it. Just take
Ouch.
one of your cities. I know, right? It hurts so much. And you got a 1 again?
I rolled a 1.
Son of a bitch.
It's-
And I rolled a 2 again.
Well,
so.
my defense
Math
is
is
only
different.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus
I
1 is
figured
3,
I'd take that, but...
4, 5.
Wait, hang
Yeah,
on, hang on.
yeah.
So are you spending any tokens?
I don't
He doesn't
Oh,
need
doesn't need to.
Yeah. So he took soul back again. Here you go.
Cool.
Start of my turn. The clock ticks. Nothing happens.
What's it gonna be?
I am going. Yeah, I mean the game's gonna end right now, so I gotta play my aggressive play. I had a slower one. Whatever, it's more fun. I'm gonna use flight. So I'm gonna use flight. First, I'm gonna attack Cobble.
Oh, okay.
So Cobble has a strength of 8. My base strength right now is 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Oh yeah, and your cobble bonus
Cobble bonus
doesn't
doesn't
work.
work. Yeah.
Okay. They rolled a 1.
Oh!
You rolled a 6. You got it.
Got it. So I take Cobble, which now counts as a token,
Mm-hmm.
and I put a city out. And that gives me a victory condition, which is really all I was playing for at this point.
Trying to get 1 on the board.
Yeah. So then I'm going to attack this city from Cobble.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
Going after my Colossus.
so your strength is 10.
10, 11, 12 from Alhambra.
Okay, that's fine. Let me think for a second. Man, because I might not even be able to, because my strength is only a base of 5.
Yeah.
So even
Yeah,
if
you
I
really-
I really shouldn't. That's
really
not a good
can't,
idea. Okay. I still have 2 more attacks though. So wait, no. I'm attacking this city.
No! My one weakness!
What? Wait, what?
It's the only place you can build a wonder.
I've been sitting here staring at that. I was like, as long as they don't destroy that city.
Here we
Well, I
go.
wonder-
So my base strength is 5. Your base strength is
I couldn't reach that
4.
one.
4,
It's really-
5, 6.
Yes.
Oh, I could have my last turn.
Okay, so I have the upper hand going into the roll.
Correct.
Here we go. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, no.
So my base was 5 plus 6 is 11, and you were at.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, tokens can't get me there.
So
Got
I
it.
destroy it, or I take it, I guess.
Oh, ruined.
Go for it.
I mean, what's your defense?
It's gonna be 8 plus my tokens.
Oh my god, this just got interesting.
It's doable.
I am attacking from my new seaside resort. I'm bombing your. What wonder is that?
That is
Machu Picchu. I'm
Machu
bombing
Picchu.
Machu Picchu specifically. So my base strength again is 5 before dice, and yours is 8.
Okay.
Might as well try.
Yeah.
1.
Oh! 10
Okay.
to 9. I have 4 tokens to spend, so.
So you,
How many are you
so
spending?
you decide whether to spend them first.
How many tokens do you have?
I have 3.
3?
You
I'm going to spend all 4.
Yeah. Well, you can spend.
I have to spend 3 in order for you to not be able to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can leave one of your trading blocks
Right.
there.
So I'm going to use my trading token, and then I'm going to spend 2 tokens on top.
Yeah.
And I take it.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden you have two
Give me
yellow
Machu
wonders.
Picchu. Wait, yeah, I just got the 2 yellow ones.
Wait, does he have 2
Yes, I
Where's
just.
the other one?
Oh wait, no.
No, he only has
Oh
one.
no, I only have
Oh,
one. I only have one.
sorry, yeah.
You're
I
right,
was like,
you're right.
wait, what?
Nope.
But I do have Machu Picchu, which does nothing. And that is my turn. Pretty cool.
Wow.
He just stopped this game from ending
You-
right now.
That was
Asshole.
insane
That was
luck on the
awesome.
rolls.
One.
Wow.
That was insane.
Okay. Retaliation is happening.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't have a lot I can do here, but I'm still a pretty good attacker. You don't have any defensive pacts, right? You have
Swing your
no
sword
bonuses
that
to defense?
wins.
None.
So I can take this back and it's 2
Yeah.
defense. Okay, I'm going to attack you and try to take Kabul from you.
Interesting. Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so
My base is 2.
my ironworking is at 1, but my wonders give me another 4.
Okay.
So,
And my defense is just 2.
alright, so
Five.
5 versus 2. I rolled a 2, so 7,
4.
4, and you don't have enough
I have one
tokens,
token.
so I don't have to spend any. So,
Correct.
okay, great. So I took Kabul back from you. I'll take the perma token for it.
Yep.
Put a city there. And then I still have an attack remaining.
Yep.
Let's just see what happens here.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I
Why
just want my
not?
city back. It's
Yeah.
more of just like
Yeah.
hatred than anything at this point.
So my base defense is 4 on that one.
Okay, so still attacking with 5. 10 total?
7 total.
That'll do it?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
I did my job.
had to spend that turn just restoring my position.
That's a bummer because you're harder to fight than he is.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I will, when I reset ironworking, I'm going to move it. We are not going to be putting more control tokens on the board. I'm pretty confident about that. So I'm going to put ironworking back up in the 4 slot.
Man. Alright, this suddenly got a lot more difficult. I thought I had it in the bag.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to end for a little while, actually.
There's a lot of ways for this to end quickly in one turn.
Yeah.
It's more like we all have to recharge because everyone was spending turns
Yeah.
getting to that position.
Well, I needed Machu Picchu to
Yes.
rebuild again. I could have probably built Great Zimbabwe with... Well, maybe not. That would have been tight. So anyway...
The worst is I could just lose my city again to barbarians.
That
was my original plan, was to deal with the barbarians, and then things got out of hand.
That's distinctly possible.
Well, I've got lots of trade tokens. I feel like I've got to do this. Well, I've got 4 attack power, so I'm gonna go on the warpath now, try to get my cities back. So I'm attacking Machu Picchu here.
Great. Strength of 8.
Strength. I'm attacking with a strength of 7.
Okay.
So I seem to roll better. 4.
It's a tie.
4.
I have 1 token.
You have tokens. So if I spend 2, then I get it.
Correct.
Great.
Welcome back.
All right, Machu Picchu swings back.
Machu Picchu swings back. Thank you. And then to keep Brandon from winning next round, here you can take these.
Yep.
I need to attack this city. Brandon has 2 cities now that he can build in.
Do have 2 cities I
Yeah.
can build in.
That's a real problem. I think I just delayed us a bit, but it was a satisfying delay.
On your turn, you might be able to attack him there.
We'll see what
delay us
happens.
again. We'll see. All right, Brandon. I'm gonna attack this city here.
City in the hills.
City in the hills.
Okay, defense of 6.
And I have an attack of 7. I tie.
Yeah, so we tie.
But he
He
has
has
a
3.
Kabul that he could spend.
Mhm. Are you spending any tokens?
But if I spend a token, then
he
he
can spend his Kabul, yeah.
he will just spend his Kabul. So I will attack again.
Okay. I rolled a 6.
Oh.
So my rolls were not as great that round, and I am sad.
But you got Machu Picchu back.
I did.
There's some status that goes with that.
I'm going to use flight again
Okay.
to try to take this city from you.
All right.
Alright.
Base defense of 6 with Alhambra. 5 is 11.
I think, so
You're at 11 before you spend tokens.
I'm at 5, yeah. So how many
So
tokens
it's a
do you
tie,
have?
11.
I have 3.
Oh, so it's a tie again.
So, but you can spend tokens to force him to spend tokens, and then do it again.
That's true. But he's at 6, and I'm going to be at 5, yeah. Alright, go big or go home.
You're spending
All 3.
3 tokens. Okay, me too.
All this means is that you need to beat him by 1.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
any die roll.
Yeah.
And you have 2 tries.
Actually, I have to beat him by 2 because the tie goes to him.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right,
I
bring
didn't
it.
think about that.
I rolled.
Oh!
So you get that
All right.
city.
Okay.
And you have 1 more attack, right?
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
you can take that one.
What? I can take what?
If you take that one, that's only a defense of 2
Mhm.
plus his defense bonus, which is 4.
So a base strength of 4 against your attack.
I'm going to attack this.
But if you do this one, then you'll stop him from winning, because he won't be able to build a wonder.
But then he's handing you the game.
He can't.
No, I can't afford this turn, so he's not handing me the game.
True.
Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So
What do I have to get?
My defense here is 4.
Okay.
And your base
My-
attack is
5.
5 to start.
Okay.
5 versus 4.
6.
All right,
Six,
just gotta roll
six.
well.
I rolled
Oh!
a 6.
Oh, 4.
4. That fights you off. Neither of us have any tokens.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
well, you have to go for him next
You have
round.
to
do it.
And you have a token.
New round, barbarians.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
At the start of my round, the barbarians move. Jesus. 4 is
They're this
that
way.
Fine with that, more or less.
They knock you out of the mountains.
That's fine. And they sit on the oil. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta stop him.
You gotta go for it. You have to.
I don't want to, though.
No one
Okay.
can stop the Aztecs.
Great.
It's the only way to stop. It's the only way.
So I'm doing it. So I'm attacking here first with flight. So I'm attacking your Kabul.
Okay, here we go. I rolled a 4.
Oh, it's a tie.
It's a tie.
I'm going to spend my token to make you spend yours.
Forcing the token spend. Okay.
Do it again.
All right. I rolled a 4.
Oh my god!
All right, a tie again, which is okay for me.
Here we go.
One more.
This is crazy.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you won.
So,
Yeah.
your turn's over?
My turn is over.
Okay, I'll use nationalism.
Yep.
I'm going to build a wonder. I'll build Great Zimbabwe, which for 7 and a diamond is 9.
Yep.
Great Zimbabwe says you can place trade tokens on this card instead of on your focus cards up to a limit of 4. At the start of your turn, you may move trade tokens from this card to the cards in your focus row.
Oh, and those are the resources I don't have.
And much more importantly, I am now a money grabber.
Yep.
All 3 money grabber, money grubber.
Grubber.
Money grubber.
I mean, you're a grabber too.
I'm a money grubber. Now I'm all 3 of these great things that we're trying to be: paranoid, money grabber,
And a preservationist.
And a preservationist. Okay. And so yeah,
And that's your turn.
start of Christian's turn, I will win the game.
Yep.
Well,
So
Take
no one
one
can
of my
take that
cities.
away from him. All you can do is get to a victory condition and then beat him on a tiebreaker.
which I will beat him on the tiebreaker if I can take one of his cities. That's the only way I can do it is if I capture this city.
Yep.
That's my only option.
Yep.
And so I have to choose flight,
Yep.
and I have to roll well.
Yep.
And that's
And I think
basically-
you have to chain moves together because you can't reach it directly.
No, I can't. So I have to attack.
Take some red cities on the way.
Why? The easiest city for me to take is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't reach that one.
You'd have to go to one of mine.
And yeah, and your cities are hard to take.
Yeah.
Oh, you're using
Plus 2
flight.
defense.
You're using flight down on 1.
Yeah. It's a tough situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I can attack this city, which is a base strength of 6 plus 2 is 8 against
Yeah.
my attack of 5. Ooh, that's pretty rough. I gotta attack you here. 6 versus 5. So I just need to beat you on a roll by 2.
Kyle,
Okay.
save me.
2. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
A
Oh
1.
man.
2 1.
Yeah. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
have
gotta
one more
beat
attack.
him. Okay.
Yeah. I did.
Come on, Kyle.
Brandon the.
Oh! Oh no.
Roll
Kyle.
4. Roll 4. Roll 4.
Oh my god, I just broke everything!
So all you did is
God!
guarantee Brandon's victory, unless you have some trick up your
Yes.
sleeve.
High five. You guaranteed my victory.
I'm not high-fiving you.
I only need to beat you by 1. I could have spent a token and gotten it.
All right, Kyle.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I do, right?
Unless you got a secret path to victory.
I'm gonna use flight. Might
Yeah.
as well try, right?
So you just need to win 3 direct rolls.
Yeah. I'm using flight. It's gonna be 6 against 8. I'm attacking this city.
Okay.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh, outrolled you.
No. 2, same thing.
Oh, you won?
Oh, and a 5
Yeah, I can't do it.
to 1. Okay.
That's the game.
All right, start of Christian's turn. I'm the only one with 3 victory conditions.
Yep.
Yes, Aztecs rule the world.
How did I get a 6 on that last one?
Oh my gosh.
What I want to know
That was
is
a good ending.
What I want to know is how I did that with my tech dial exactly only half full, and
Yeah.
and and 4
No,
control.
Honestly,
tables.
these 2 spots won you the game.
Well, then you had statistically improbable dice.
Yes.
Rolls, yes,
yes.
in my favor.
I had a few
That
lucky,
was.
a few lucky attacks and a long chain.
It just
of lucky
kept rolling
defenses.
right down the table. Too.
Oh, so as fans of the video game, how do you guys like this?
I'm buying the video game right now. I'm serious.
I liked it
You're
a
gonna have
lot.
to find someone else for Clank.
I liked it a lot just because I feel like they abstract a lot of complicated stuff in really interesting ways. That's understandable. The
Yeah.
fact that you don't have to build military units, but you still get a sense of armies moving across the
Yeah,
map.
yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Turns in this game take way less time.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Civilization video game.
It's rare that that's true, that the board game has faster
Faster.
turns than the video game.
Yeah.
But that's absolutely right. That's because you're just doing one thing.
Yeah, I like that the victory conditions basically will totally change what the goal is of each game every time you play it. Because if we had had more science advantage stuff, I might have been in the game.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have taken Machu Picchu from me.
Yep. So close.
So gross.
Well, it's a good game, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, so we're filming this in 2019, this came out in 2017 and hasn't had any expansions.
Really?
It's very unfantasy flight-like.
Yeah.
I really figured it was ripe for expansion. I don't know if the action bar and stuff, expansions could give you like multiple ways to upgrade.
It would be tech trees,
and new civs.
New civs alone would make it interesting.
Yeah.
It could get map tiles.
And new wonders.
Or do the classic, make it so you can play with more than 4 players with an expansion.
Also, the wonders just go through modern. It could go to future.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
FFG, please. Want more of this game. All right. Well, good game. Thank you for
Good game, everybody.
Thank you for letting me trounce you. Appreciate it. Thank you all for sticking with us. This was another long one. It seems like they always are around here. And until next time, be optimal. All right. That was
Very nice.
pretty long. What time is it?